Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Lycanroc in its Dusk form from Pokemon. Let's get started in the center of our page with the upper eyelid. So I'm going to move over to the left side and draw an angled line. From the outside we're going to come down and then in, leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right. So we'll line up the inside, angle up and out. We're going to connect the ends with a half circle. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to tuck two smaller half circles underneath the eyelid. Starting on the left, come down. I'm going to pull that up and in. Do the same thing on the right side. And we'll draw two small half ovals in the center for the pupil. We're going to fill those in black. Now in between the eyes, we're going to start with a point. From this point, I'm going to draw a short angled line coming down to the left and then the right. Now from here, we're going to angle up and out towards the top of the head. Let's take the end and curve around the eyes and then in towards the snout. It's almost like a large half circle. I'm going to pull that into right about there. From the ends, we're going to angle in and down and then round out the bottom of the snout. Starting on the left, we'll come down in an angle and we'll just round that out. Work our way back up towards the right side. Now we're going to add the nose. Starting from the left, we're going to curve up and then down towards the right. We're going to connect these 2 points, following that same curve at the bottom of the snout. Now let's move up and draw in some fur. So in the center of the forehead, we'll start with a point. From this point, I'm going to go up and curve over towards the left side. Right about there. From the center, we're going to curve over towards the right and then up. We're going to go a little bit higher. Just pull that back over. I'm going to draw a trim on the inside. From here, I'm going to curve down, over towards the left. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with another curve. Let's add in the ears on this side. So from this point, we're going to curve up, over towards the left, move over towards the right, and we'll do the same thing, to the same height. Now I'm going to curve in the opposite direction for the outside of the ear. Curving out, and then down. Let's add some detail to the inside of the ear. Between these 2 points, I'm going to leave a little gap, just draw a curve going across. Now I'm going to follow the same curve in the outside of the ear, along the inside, and then back down. Do the same thing on the right. Curving the bottom, go up to the top, and then down the side. From that top point, I'm going to angle down and out toward the left and right on both ears. Now let's draw the spikes on the side of the head. We're going to start on the left side at the base of the ear, curve out, and then down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to curve this back in and up. To right about there, leaving a little bit of space on the side of the head. Let's add a larger one. From here we're going to come down and out. Now we're going to curve back in and up. Again, leaving some space beside the side of the head. I'm going to finish this off with a smaller one along the sides. Come down. And we're just going to pull this up underneath the head. Let's add some fur along the chest. On the left side, I'm going to start by coming down and in towards the center. Now as we come towards the middle, we're just going to curl this back out towards the left. Let's add a couple points of fur. We're going to taper this back up. Now we're going to come down with a short curve. Now I'm going to pull this up towards the right side, underneath the spike on the right. Now let's add the 4 spikes on the side of the head. Starting at the base of the ear, we're going to start with an angled line going up and out towards the left. I'm going to leave a gap, start with a point, I'm going to curve down, and then in behind the head, on the bottom, and then the top. We're going to take that and flip it over on the right. Starting at the base of the ear, we'll start with that angled line going up, step up, start with a point, we're going going to curve over, in behind the ear, and then down, in behind the head. Let's add 2 more down here, angling downwards. Starting from this point here, angle down and out, step out, start with a point, curve up and in. Now this one is going to go in the opposite direction, in behind the head. We'll add 1 more on this side, on the right. Now we're going to surround the head with some fur. We're going to start on the inside edge of the right ear, go up and over towards the right. Now we're going to taper that back in. About halfway along here, we're going to go back up and over towards the right. Now we're going to aim towards the left ear, curving across and then down. Let's add a small point of fur here. We're going to overlap, so stepping down, curve over that line and up, curve down on the opposite side of the left ear. Now we're going to go out towards the left and up. Now I'm going to bring this back down behind the spike, curving out and then back in. On the right side of this ear, we start at the tip, step down, curve up, and we'll curve this back down, in behind that spike. Let's add 2 curved spikes on the side. Starting about halfway along the spike here, we're going to curve out and then up towards the left. We're going to taper it back down, and then in. We'll take that and flip it over on the right side. Now at the base of this point, I'm going to curve out in the opposite direction, coming down. Now we're going to pull that in. Now let's move to the inside and draw on the front legs. So we're going to start on the left side, angle down and out. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Angling down and out to the same height. Now we're going to curve in and then down towards the bottom of the foot. Let's go back to the left side and draw on the claws. From here I'm going to curve down and then back up. From here I'm going to curve the top of the claw and back down towards the bottom of the foot. From the point, we're going to step up, draw a straight line going across. Then we're going to draw the top of the claw and tuck that in behind the front claw. We're going to do that one more time. Stepping up, go up, and then in behind. Now in between each claw, I'm going to draw a short hook going over. At the top of the last claw, we're going to curve up and over. Now at the top, we're going to curve in and up underneath the head. Let's do the same thing on the right side. We start with the first claw, curve down and up, curve up the first claw, and then down. From the tip, we'll step up, draw a short line going across, curve up, and then down, and then one final time. Now in between the claws, we're just going to draw a short hook going over. Above the last claw, we're going to curve up and over the top of the foot. Now we're going to step back and curve in and up behind the head. Let's add the trim about halfway down the leg. So from this point, we're going to step down, angle up, and I'm going to angle this back out. Do the same thing on the right, going up, and then back down. Now we're going to see the inside edge of the back legs in behind the front legs. So start on the left side, we're going to step in, curve over and then down towards the left, and do the same thing on the right. I'm going to draw on the first claw, curve down and up, curve the top of the claw and then back down. Now from that tip, I'm going to step up, just go straight across, and then in here, I'm just going to draw the top of the second claw. Then in between, we're just going to draw a short hook. Let's do the same thing on the right. At the very top of the hind leg, we're just going to draw the trim, just an angle line coming down and in. Now the last thing we do is add the tail in behind the head and body. So I'm just going to start on the side of the right ear, start by curving over, in behind the fur. We're going to continue and pull it down. I'm going to do a short hook coming back in. Now we're going to go around the head, going out and then down. We're gonna add another point, curving up. I'm gonna bring this back in behind the head. Come down, and then in. I want to show that the tail curls out at the end. So just down here, we're gonna curl it out. Taper that back in behind the front leg. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Lycanroc in its Dusk form from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.